Peace and balance, and welcome to the Expanded Story YouTube page. My name is Rose. For some of you guys that may not know me, and in today's video, I want to do a quick collective reading for the Leo moon. The new moon in Leo happening tomorrow or tonight. Or today, matter of fact, it's just the energy is a little bit lower, because it's integrating into that, into tomorrow, or is moving into tomorrow. Buddy. So yeah, I'm here to do a quick reading regarding that, just to give you guys a quick understanding about the new moon in Leo as far as my own perception on it. When I look at the new moon in Leo, I'm thinking new, the beginning of something, and I'm thinking like feeling and intuition and feminine energy and stuff like that, right? So there's definitely a renew of something or a beginning of something. That's what the new moon represents. So when it comes to the new moon being in Leo, we know Leo represent being seen, represent leadership, represent anything that has to do with crafting too, or artistic, or whatever it may be. That's the with art or gift. Like talent is the word that I was looking for. So when it comes to the new moon being in Leo, I know I already said that, but it's the beginning of a new feeling as far as like how you see yourself or how other people see yourself. Maybe you develop new characteristic, or you came on to new wisdom or knowledge that now allowed you to become this new person and have this broader perspective, or more perspective on things or life in general. So you come up as different, maybe to other people and even to yourself. But that's what the new moon represents in Leo. New beginning, new feelings about how you seen or how you would like to be seen. New beginning something new as far as like getting a new hobby. You getting a new hobby. You starting something new. One thing I want to say also about that is the fact that the new moon is considered to be at a lower point, meaning that it's in a new space. And when anything is in a new space, it kind of deal with frustration because it has to learn, or it has to do something in a space that it's not really like familiar with, so it's pretty weak in a sense. I don't even want to use the word weak, but just to give you a broader understanding of what is it I'm trying to say. Basically, it's a new space. Since it's a new beginning of something, it's a new space. It's probably not a space that you've been in before. It's probably not something you experienced before. So you're gonna have to deal with that frustration. You're gonna have to deal with you having to actually learn and put in the work. Another thing I want to say is that for some of you guys that may want to do like rituals or whatnot, for that, I will kind of derail away from that. And the reason I'm saying that is because you don't necessarily need to do anything. The energy is available, it's accessible, it's going to influence all of us regardless. It's just about your mindset and how you feel around that time. Kind of like try not to think too negative, try not to feel too negative, kind of be optimistic about the future. Like, I know you may be going through some frustration or whatnot, but just know that change is inevitable and you have to get used to the process of changing. Because if you don't get used to it, and it's every time that when the change comes, you're gonna still be frustrated and you're not actually reaping the benefits of you actually fully embracing that process of change. So be aware of that. And yeah, let's get into the tarot card reading now. So you guys, I already pulled the cards here, and yeah, let's begin. So I got me a new deck 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, or last week I think, and it's the Beyond Lumeria Oracle deck. And these decks are like so freaking nice. And excuse, my nails are like all over the place. They just came off right when I came out the house. Isn't it just weird? Like, oh, am I the only one? Like, every time I step out to do something, that's when, little minor incidents happen, like me losing a nail, or me losing something, or me bumping into something, or my shit just falling all over the place. And I'd be like, god damn, like, what did I do? Why can't I just step out the house and everything just runs smoothly and I have it all together? But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So the first two cards that I pulled, of course, is the moon. Yeah, so with the moon card, I pulled the moon card and the Nine of Swords. So these are the two cards that I pulled first. Now with these two, you already see them, all individuals are moving towards something. So you're moving towards something. Now in one aspect of it, you kind of feeling you starting to embrace your natural beauty or yourself more, so now you begin to just fully walk in your path, go on your journey and follow your dream, follow your lead, because you are you are your own lead, you are your own team, you are your own coach. You have to learn how to be that for yourself, because it's not everything that you can learn from other people, is what I'm getting to say right now. So you have to be your own leader, your own cheerleader, and all that. So you don't have to depend on any energy outside of you, but you can still learn from it when it's necessary to. So yeah, you go into a new path, you walk into a new path, but that path that you're walking in, it's like a dark tunnel. You're not familiar in that space yet. So it's kind of, you don't know what you're going to find there, and you kind of have this overwhelming feeling. Maybe you feel scared to actually walk that path, but you are choosing to walk it. You're just going through that process of like not knowing what's going to happen, that hesitant moment, but you're still walking towards it. And another thing that I want to say is that you're walking towards it with somebody else, or just different, you're walking towards it probably with somebody else. But you're definitely walking towards that path. And another thing, your feelings may be holding you back. Maybe you're holding on to certain things and you have to let go of it, because the thing that you're holding on, as far as like your feelings or what makes you feel a certain type of way, maybe it's a memory that's still associated with feelings, because you have to feel something for it to affect you. So it's still like, you're pondering on something, or you maybe like, haven't acknowledged certain aspect of you that, it's still holding you back. So you have to be aware of that. And that may be the one thing that's kind of giving you that frustration, or that like not knowing what to do when it comes to walking your path, because this is constantly popping up every time you're trying to make that step, like, oh, let me walk in my path, and then that thing, that feeling, that emotion just come back and like, no, you want to stay right here because I'm comfortable right here. But then like it just continues. That's because you haven't fully sat down with that energy and be like, look, we're going towards this, we're moving forward whether you like it or not, because I am the leader of this vessel. So therefore y'all follow me and I don't follow y'all, neither do I follow this body, because I'm talking about the spirit, the energy within you, and this body also can play a very like it can play as something that kind of like stops you from doing stuff or moving forward, or can kind of play out as being your worst enemy. And you have to be aware of that. And that's kind of like what we consider our demons that we have to deal with. It's not necessarily bad. They may probably feel too empowered or neglected. It has to be some kind of balance. So yeah, like don't be too scared. Don't take your feelings too seriously, as far as like just allow it to stop you from moving forward, and just look at the bigger picture of things. And then like with the Knight of Swords, it's moving forward too, but it's ready for anything that's in its way. It's ready to just chop it down. That's the kind of energy that you need to be in. You walk forward in your path, and you don't allow anything that comes, as far as like situations, circumstances, people, place, and things, to come and stop you from moving forward, because they're gonna come eventually. They're gonna try to stop you, because you have to understand energy works through all of us, through all things. So therefore, just like you have things in your favors, you have things that are not in your favors. So you have to be aware of that, that once you go into this path, once you start walking that path, just know it's a lot of other energies that are not in your favor that are going to come into your space and want to stop you or want to throw you off, you know. And when you get thrown off, you get thrown off your path. You become, you know, however you become when you get thrown. You know, it's just like falling down, somebody pushing you. You like in that weak moment first, but then you gotta be like, oh nah. Or either you like, oh hell no, you got me effed up. Or you like oh no, yeah. So you have to make a choice when it comes to that. Choose what you wanna like do after you get thrown up. But don't even allow yourself to get thrown up. You know, but yeah. And then I got 4 cards with these right here. I don't like to do upside down readings, so I'm not going to. We have the High Priestess. Ooh, shoot, she just fell right off my head. We have the High Priestess, the 4 Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. Damn, all these cups. Cups. You're just filling your cups, huh? Really abundant, huh? I see y'all. But yeah, the highest priestess, that has to do coming into your power, going through your ascension process, or fully embracing your ascension process. Again, walking your path. You see the veils are opening behind you. The more you keep allowing yourself to be centered, to see yourself, to feel yourself, to be yourself, you know, to walk your path, that's when the doors are gonna open behind you, and the universe is gonna fully support you, because now you're walking in strength and you're walking in faith. So be aware of that. A lot of you guys are actually deciding to actually become centered and focus on yourself and move on your path. And you know, that's the best thing, the best thing and the right thing to do. And then we have with the 4 Cups, I'm getting you waiting for something, but it's like you being handed all these cups. It's like you being taken care of so many times, and you keep receiving and receiving. It's like, yeah, you like how you keep receiving, but it's kind of getting annoying, and you want to just start, you know, receiving stuff from yourself maybe. Or for some of you guys, it's just you have too much that you're kind of getting, you have too much that you're kind of getting tired of just like keep eating, or just giving you stuff. Maybe you feel like you have too much. I don't know, but there's never too much, okay? And even when you have enough, you have to be willing to give away if you feel you have enough, you know. So you're never fully lacking, because you always have to give, you know, to receive. So like if you don't give and you keep receiving, of course you're gonna feel overwhelmed by all those things that you have. So all that abundance or whatnot. But altogether, like I'm getting more of like frustration. But the universe is like, oh, like you were probably feeling frustrated because you utilized all the tools that you had available, right? All the things that you had to do whatever. But now the universe is like handing you this cup right here. We're like, here, child, I've seen you over here, you know, just I've seen you over here kind of overwhelmed and just you just don't know what to do, and I'm here to save you, and I'm here to give you this, so enjoy. All right, y'all, sorry about that. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the universe is coming to assist you because you've been waiting for so long, and you kind of gave up on yourself a little bit, and the universe came back to give you some kind of hope, you know. And then with the 5 of Cups, right? With the 5 of Cups, I see you are sad. You're sad about something. And I'm getting a sense of like maybe you were giving something and you know it's gone now, or it was snatched away from you, or you lost it. you know. Or and now you're like in tear, now you're scared, or not even scared, but you sad. I'm getting sadness, you know. Maybe also because you know you have to let go of something and you don't want to, so you feel sad, you know. And sadness doesn't necessarily have to be, oh, you want to cry. Sadness is like, you know, that feeling when you have to let go of something and you don't want to let go. That's sadness, because now you having this thought, this feeling of like, oh my gosh, I don't really want to let go, you know, because I feel uncomfortable, you know. And this is like even though you know why it is that you have to let go, we still go through that process, because that we're humans, okay. But yeah, I'm feeling that for a lot of you guys, and I'm getting a sense of like the universe handed you this, came to assist you, and now you want to just leave it right there and just focus on all this stuff that you have to pour out in that hole and let go of it, because it no longer serves you, you know. But you right here crying. I don't know if y'all can see her, but her mascara is like running and she's in tears. You over here crying. Look at the shit going on in the hole, you know, disappearing from your life, you know, from your space, slowly but surely. And you leaving all that abundance behind. And it's okay, but just know, don't put yourself in that space for too long, because you know you might end up, you know, just missing an opportunity, because you don't want to focus on the bigger picture. You don't want to move forward, and you want to just give yourself lesser than you deserve, because the universe always put us in a situation where we actually have access to more, and that's because we deserve those things. So when a certain time comes and you get into something, or you get something from the universe, whether it's a new job or a new person in your life, or you know, having to go to a new space, and you feel overwhelmed because you have to let go of this person, you have to let go of this place, you have to let go of these things so you can go into that new thing. You kind of like, you know, that's all you need to do. Just feel that feelings, allow it to pass, and then move forward. Because if you decide to stay there, you're missing out your abundance, you're missing out your opportunities, because you never know where that place could lead you or could take you. That's the same thing. But yeah, so be grateful is what I'm getting. And you know, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to feel however you feel. Allow yourself to go through that process. Let it go, just don't hold on to it. That's the problem. When we hold on to it and we don't want to let go of it, then that's the problem. You have to let go of it. Okay, all right. And then we have the 6 of Cups. Now with the 6 of Cups, I'm getting you tapping into your inner child. You know, you have to go and find out those playful memories, those playful moments that you've experienced, and allow yourself to tap into that. Or some of you guys may even need to act in your childlike, or go back to your childlike self and play, have fun, enjoy life, enjoy your abundance. You know, you feel me? So like you have to embrace life. You know, you have to be happy, man. It's not a bad thing to be happy. It's not a bad thing to be joyful, you know. And it's really not. And I feel as though like a lot of us get discouraged by our own BS that we may be going through in a personal life or in the environment, or as a collective too, that we kind of forget to enjoy the moment. You know, that shit happened, but it takes you to change it. So somebody come and makes you mad, you either stay mad or you change the frequency and you stay happy, because you know who the fuck you are. But if you don't know who you are, and you don't know what you want, and you don't know where you're going, you don't know what you need, of course you're going to keep being overwhelmed, because you're going to have all these things frustrating you in the process of you already being frustrated, you know. So you don't have much to hold on to actually be happy. But if you were to know who you are, you know where you're going, know what you wanted, you already know, hey, I know I'm feeling this way right now, but I'm going wherever I'm going. I'm focusing on manifesting whatever is for me. And then you do that, you know, you won't feel too overwhelmed anymore, because you know you have something to focus on, you have something to motivate you, you have a good vessel to drive you to your destination, you know. So yeah, tap to your inner childlike self, in a sense, and just be playful and loving and caring, you know. Because I think some of us forget how to be caring and loving and sweet. Genuinely be that, you know, not some other, you know, manipulative shit. but just genuinely be loving and like caring, you know. Be in love with love, you know, and not fall in love, but be in love with love. Be in love with love. Okay, don't just be in love, but be in love with love, you know, and don't just fall in, or don't even fall in love, but be in love with love. Okay, so it will be there to experience love with you, you know, and you get to experience the full aspect of love. But when you fall in love, you fall down, and you know, there's no getting, it's gonna be hard for you to get back up. You know, you what's the other one I said fall in love, not fall in love, not be in love. Yeah, like, because if you in love, it can easily get lost in love. When you fall in love, it will be hard for you to get back out of that space, right? Now when it comes to be in love with love, now you in love with love itself, so you both are experiencing it to where as though if love leaves, you leave, and you won't have anything holding you back, you know, because once love is out, you out, because you came in love with love. Does that make sense? It makes so much sense to me, you guys. But yeah, that's what I got with that card. And then with this one, I got the Phoenix. Yo, what that say? How's that for happily ever after? How is that for happily ever after? You know, once upon a time, you experienced all this shit, and now you're in a better space. Once upon a time, you had a dream, and now you're experiencing it. Once upon a time, you wanted something, and now you have it. Once upon a time, you were feeling sad, and somebody came along and changed your whole life and changed your whole world. Well, you changed your whole world. But we create stories. You know, we are constantly creating stories for ourselves, you know. And it's amazing because we can change narrative, we can change the story, we can create multiple stories, infinite stories for ourselves, you know. But when you hold on to that one story and you're trying to finish it, oh my god, it's not perfect, it's not a perfect story, you're trapping yourself, you know. So enjoy a happily ever after for yourself. Create that happily ever, that's not even, yeah, happily ever after. Even though I don't fully believe in a happily ever after, because that's kind of like, you know, I don't know what that's about, but it kind of gives me a weird feeling. Like, we want to be happy 24/7 every single day. That's no substance. You're just experiencing one feeling, one space, being happy. How would you learn if you're just constantly happy? When you're constantly happy, you become ignorant to a lot of things, way too ignorant, you know. Like, even a baby is not constantly happy. A baby comes out here and it's sad, it cries, it fusses, it's happy, and then you know. However, you have to be able to experience multiple feelings. That's what makes us us. But when you want to just experience happily ever after, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, that's a fairy tale. Okay, that doesn't exist. That's a form of hell. When you in a space where you experience one thing continuously, that's hell, you know. It's just repeating over and over and over and over again. You're gonna eventually get tired of it and maybe like decide to, you know, kill yourself or something, or, you know, just not, because that's a form of hell. So it's not even about like happily, when it from based on my own perspective, as far as like, yeah, based on my own understanding as far as the happily ever after, it's all about creating a better space for you, a better future for you, you know. Yeah, so that's what this cards give me. Create a better future for yourself, you know, and, you know, just walk into that and just enjoy it in its entirety, you know, because you deserve it. We are deserving people. Okay, so yeah, now I'm gonna pull, now I have this card from the Beyond Lemuria, Oh my god, this deck is so amazing, man. I'm telling y'all, it has so much energy, which is the negative aspect of it, but it resonates so much that like the energy within it, like I fully trust it. Like, you know, it's not something that I have to be like, I don't even know, you know, as far as like reading the book, because I am gonna do that after I give y'all my own intuitive message, you know, with this. But yeah, these decks are very amazing. It kind of took a while to come, but it was really very well worth it. And yeah, so I got the new blueprint again with the new energy. It's all about new. It's all about creating something new. Now with the new blueprint, what is a blueprint? What is a blueprint? I know a print is like an identity, you know. It's how you identify yourself. It's your security in a sense. It's your identity. I think I already said that. And then blue has to do with communication. But what is blueprint again? Isn't it like when you set up something? I can't even look because I have my phone right there. But new blueprint. But as far as the picture, again with that butterfly, y'all, like I made a post on Facebook about me seeing that big ass butterfly that came up to, and then just change the whole frequency of the environment and allow me to walk into a new space. I felt like the whole universe switched at that moment. I felt like I wasn't even in the world that I was in before, you know, because I was I wasn't even in the body that I was before, because I felt so new, I felt so fresh, I felt so me, you know. And I had made a post about that, and the messages that one of the messages that I got from it, because I got a lot, you know, from that experience that I didn't share. But you know, I seen that butterfly, and butterfly represent change. It's a big change. So when you see a butterfly, which I seen before I even started this video, it was a white butterfly and it just kept circling around. But butterfly, anytime you see butterfly, just know like a change is coming into your life, and it's actually a positive change. It's an upgrade of some sort, you know. So yeah, so since we have a butterfly here too, you see this butterfly in front of her, the stars above her head, and her first eye open, lighting up, and then she's connecting with the butterfly, whom together they create this lace or enhancing her aura, so she can be further protected and not allow any kind of energy or unwanted energy into her home, into herself, into her body, you know. So she's protected, and she's also working with the energies, like they're working together to upgrade, you know, her, or to allow her to come into her full power, you know. And they're communicating. So I'm getting you having to communicate with your spirit guides, you know, or they're trying to communicate with you, and maybe you can't hear it, but there needs to be this process happening of both of all of you guys coming together, your spirit guides and yourself and your cells, right, and your body coming together to work together and manifest something for yourself to take you into a better space, you know, to allow you to become more aware of your power, you know. So that's what it is with this. That's what I got from this picture, you know. It's just you working with energies, you know, with your spirit guides this time, and creating something new for yourself or yourselves. So let me read from the book to see what it says. And then we have like 3 is 38. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's 38. 3 has to do with, baby, come here. Really? 3 has to do with your environment, and it has to do with time. So you have to put a lot of time into your environment, and that time has to do with this card, which has to do with you communicating with your spirit guides and manifesting things for yourself. So you have to put a lot of time into that, you know, and it's gonna happen in your environment. Baby, I can't see you. It's gonna happen in your environment. Damn, the sun is shining bright. But yeah, and then 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, that's 2. And this, yes, somebody else, something else. So another energy. All right, I'm seeing another butterfly, you guys. It just came right there. And then 38. All right, so 38, new blueprints. Be the change, take action, take a step, no matter how small. Ignite an upward spiral, make a positive change. Ethics and compassion. What did I say earlier about compassion? Creating a ripple of light. Be the change you wish to see is an empowering mantra to remind us that we can step up and create the blueprints for the world we want to know. Powerful, meaningful change starts with you today. Despite a desire to see change, we can be overwhelmed by all that is going on in the world, and making a positive impact can seem impossible. It is healthy to have an interest in what is happening around us, but it is important not to become so disheartened that we can't find the inner light to ignite even the tiniest part, the tiniest upward spiral of movement, improvement. Baby, but you do that. Upward spiral of improvement. Excuse my son in the background, but there is still so much natural beauty in this incredible blueprint planet, and there are organizations and solo game changers creating amazing transformation all the time. Me being part of it, you being part of it, hopefully. Shift your focus into what is possible rather than what isn't. Stepping forward with action, however small, will benefit the vibration of the planet in some way. We have more of a voice than we realize. As consumers, we can direct our energy and make a difference through ethical choices. As consumers, we can direct our energy and make a difference through ethical choices. By stepping out of our own need and wants, we can help someone less privileged. We can pick up trash, be present with someone, or smile at those we share a path with. Small acts create a ripple of goodness in the world. Consider how all beings can co-inhabit this glorious planet. Could you design a blueprint for ethical, compassionate, heart-centered living? What would the guardians of this earth need to be? How would they feel about themselves? What can you do to uphold this? Now, the actual meaning of the card is, the card actually inspires, this card inspires action. These cards inspire action, no matter how small. That will create a ripple of light in the world. You are part of a bigger picture, a greater story. What did I say about a story, y'all? This is so amazing. I haven't read this. You are part of a bigger picture, a greater story, and your actions, your choices, your presence are making a difference. You have more power than you realize. Focus on what you can do and do it well. Change takes time, so make plans and start now. Like I said, we have to embrace change. We have to be willing to change, and change is inevitable. You know, some changes takes time, some changes don't, depending on how much, depending on your perception. You know, you can't, like, I'm not even gonna get into that, but embrace change and just know that you're supported by the universe. Connect with your spirit guides. What else? Walk in your power, walk in your path, and just move forward. Go into that space, no matter how scary it might be. There's, abundance waiting for you behind or across that space or across that tunnel that you're about to walk into. And yeah, just embrace the change, be the change, and be you always. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for anybody that came into this space, and I hope this helped, and I'm looking forward to dropping more videos for you guys. I love doing this, y'all. I really love doing this. But yeah, expect more content from me in the future, sooner than later. And yeah, so until next time, peace and balance always.